All right, thanks so much, Tucker. Does science point to God? According to one author, it does. In an article, Eric Metaxas writes, doesn't assuming that an intelligence created these perfect conditions require far less faith than believing that a life-sustaining Earth just happened. The article has generated almost 6,000 comments and more than 350,000 likes on Facebook, but not without some controversy. Here to explain, King's College senior fellow and the author of the book Miracles is Eric Metaxas himself. Thanks for being with us.
Thrilled to be here.
So in this piece, you took basically an excerpt from your book Miracles and expounded on it a bit. Outline your main points. Why does science point to God and not away from God?
Well, first of all, I didn't even plan to write about this. In the book Miracles, I tell about 30 miracle stories. And then I thought I should talk about science and miracles. So in the front of the book, I talk about science and miracles. And the main part of it, I get into this idea that the more science knows, the more amazed scientists are at how fragile and finely calibrated everything had to be for the universe to come into existence and then for the Earth to come into existence and have all of the elements to support life. 50 years ago, we thought, well, there's probably zillions of planets in the universe that have this. But the more time has passed, the more we've realized that it's just about impossible for all of these conditions to have just happened. Mathematically, it's off the charts impossible. So a lot of atheists are kind of freaked out. It doesn't make sense. They really believe that random forces would have led to this, but the more we know, the more it seems that it's impossible to believe.
Right, so you think that everything that has been created has a creator, and the Earth an intelligent creator rather than this Big Bang theory. But some on the other side who are critical of you say things like this. Zach West said, this article is very shallow from a scientific perspective, and 90+% of the scientific community rejects intelligent design for a reason. How do you respond?
Well, I think they're confusing the terms. I mean, I'm not talking about intelligent design. That usually has to do with evolution. I'm talking about the elements that were necessary for the universe to come into existence. I'll give you an example. Christopher Hitchens, on the other side of the argument, when asked what is the most powerful argument for God, if you had to tell Christopher Hitchens, he said, without any doubt, this argument, the fine-tuning argument. And he said most of his colleagues would agree. So this is powerful evidence. You can't dismiss it because people like Christopher Hitchens say, no, this is a powerful argument. I don't know what to make of it. Many atheistic scientists are in the same boat. They say, I don't like where this is leading, but I have to acknowledge the facts. These are facts. And the main thing for me is that this information hasn't been out there in the mainstream. The Wall Street Journal article blew it out there, so people act like it's new information. It's been out there for a number of years.
And it's in your book, Miracles, so folks at home, check that out if you're interested. Eric Metaxas, thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Anna.